Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Sneakers. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up because you just joined the mob. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about the Alphaedge 4D ASW. What that stands for, I don't know. I know Alphaedge is the name of the shoe. The 4D stands for the technology in the shoe. And ASW, like I said, I don't know. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So first off, I do want to talk about this box a little bit because it is a little different and it is a little special because you don't see this every day on an Adidas box. So to start off, we do have the Adidas logo on the front of the box right here. And on the bottom, we have a little hole to slide the box out, but we're not getting into that just yet. We're gonna go to the top of the box where the box tag is, which would normally be the side of the box, but for some reason on this one, it's the top of the box. I just hit my tooth. And it's pretty cool because it has a handle. So you can carry the box just like this. So if you bought this in stores, they probably would still give you a bag, but I would be like, nah, don't give me a bag. I would want to carry it just like that because that looks pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. On the back, there's nothing. It is the same pattern, which I think comes with all the 4D sneakers. It does have a matte background and then a reflective foreground, which is pretty much like all those little lines, which I think is supposed to represent the 4D pattern. Going on to the box tag, like I said, the name of the shoe is Alphaedge 4D ASW. I did get a size 8, which is my size normally. However, when I tried these on, they were like a size to half a size big. So I would recommend to get half a size down from what you normally get. The style code for the sneaker is AC8485. The colors are C black, which stands for core black, AER green, which I don't know what kind of green that is, and ash green, which is the color of the sole. I think the AER green is the color of the 3 stripes that are on the tongue, which I will get into later. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the box. Let's get into the sneaker. Inside the box, this comes the sneakers wrapped in this plain black paper. I thought they would do a lot more for the paper, like put at least Adidas logo all the way around or like a 4D print, just like they did on the box. However, Adidas didn't decide to do that on this packaging. And I think they actually should have done something with the paper at least, or the inside of the box, or threw a little more detail in there because these sneakers were $300 and that is pretty expensive. And the only reason it is that expensive is because you're paying for the 4D on the sneaker. So anyways, here's the sneaker right here. This is the sneaker that I'm talking about, the Alphaedge 4D ASW. Once again, I don't know what ASW stands for. If you guys do know, leave it down in the comments below because I would love to know. So starting off in the upper, we do pretty much have a knit pattern all the way around. On the toe, it is very flexible. When you get more to the side of the sneaker, you do have some other materials that I do not know, which I wish I would have done my research before I started the review because a lot of these materials are fairly new to me. I've not seen them on any of my sneakers particular, but we're gonna go ahead and just start off with the tongue. If you look right here, this is the color that I was talking about, which is the middle color. It's not the ash green, it's like the AER green and the core black. Wait, there's more than 3 colors on here. I'm confused. Oh, it's ash gray. No, it's green. Anyways, I don't know what's up with the colorway on the box tag. However, we do have pretty much all gray upper, mostly made out of knit, and then we have some mesh on the tongue as well on the side going to the back of the sneaker. Then we do have like this plastic, I think it's called TPU, but don't hold me to that because I'm not exactly too sure of what the name of this plastic is, or rubber, or whatever the material is. If you guys know, please comment down below because I always forget the name of materials. Like there's so many materials that go on sneakers that I just cannot remember them all. So bear with me here a little bit. Going onto the lacing system, we do have regular black laces, and then we do have plastic. That's definitely plastic. That is the eyelet of the sneaker, and that's pretty much it for the lacing system. So the midsole is made out of their 4D technology, which you guys probably expected to be very stiff as it looks in pictures, but it's actually very, very flexible. Like, look, I can actually push it in fairly easily, but I am actually very appreciative of this because that means that it's not going to be a stiff fit. It's going to have actually a lot of comfort in it because you guys can see, usually you can't do this to soles, except not even Boost. I don't think you can do this. You can just push into it, but this one, look, this is like a spring. It kind of like pushes you up, which is why I'm assuming this looks like a runner shoe because this is meant for runners and it is meant to spring you back up. As you guys can see right there, look how I'm squeezing onto that right there. You can see it goes back right into its regular shape. As far as dirt and mud goes, if it goes in there, you're pretty much screwed unless you pressure wash it out of there because it has a lot of pores or holes, whatever you guys want to call them. Personally, we're not running these because these are very expensive, and second of all, I don't really run anyways. I'm not a runner. Going on to the hang tag, we don't have really anything special, just a paper tag with this little plastic holder or whatever. It does have the RFID technology, which is meant to like track the sneakers, something like that. I really don't get the purpose of it yet, but I think it's meant to keep out fakes and stuff like that. It's never gonna happen. Fakes are always gonna be out there. Moving on to the outsole, we do have a Continental rubber outsole, and if you guys don't know what Continental is, it is actually a high-tier tire company, so it does show that Adidas puts quality into the sneakers, especially collabing with companies like Continental. Continental is known for having good tires, so that means that these sneakers will have good grip. One last thing I forgot to mention is that the shoe does have a pull tab, which is pretty pointless because it is very hard to get your finger in there. Like literally only my fingertip fits in there, which is kind of hard to get into when your foot's actually on the floor and this is on the floor, and it's just not big enough. I think they could have made this slightly slightly bigger, so it makes it easier for you to put your sneaker on. And on top of that, this tongue just slants inward, so it makes it a lot harder to put your foot in there. But I'm not complaining about that. It's honestly not a big deal. And I think that pretty much covers the outside of the shoe. Going on to the inside of the shoe, we do have the shoe tree in there, which is their cardboard shoe tree, which pretty cheap. Honestly, this is better than what they used before, because I know before they used the paper and I think they still use them. They just didn't use it on these because the $300 price tag, I guess this is what comes with it. And another thing that comes inside of the shoe obviously is the insole, and this one's actually pretty unique compared to other insoles that I've seen. If we actually look at the inside of the shoe, we can see more knit in there, and we could feel the 4D technology right below that. So you're pretty much standing right on top of that, and this is the only thing that stands in between that. And what's interesting about this insole is that the top right here, it feels like it's made out of a leather, and right here you do have the 4D Futurecraft screen printed, so it's not heat pressed on there like most sneakers. So they did change up a lot of things on this sneaker compared to other Adidas sneakers. So that pretty much sums up this sneaker. As far as the price point goes, is it worth it? I would have to say for the 4D technology at this point, yes, because these sneakers are very limited. As a runner, I'm going to assume that it's worth it. As a sneaker collector, it is well worth it as well, because you are putting something new into your arsenal of sneakers. And this is a pair of sneakers that I don't have anywhere in my collection, and I'm very glad to have got it. I did not get this sneaker on the original release date, which was an All-Star weekend, because I did strike out. I was on my laptop or on my phone trying to get it. However, luck just wasn't on my side that day. But the other day when I copped them, they did have a restock on their website, all sizes, and I think the only size that sat was the size 6. All the other sizes sold out, and I was lucky enough to pick up this pair, and I'm so glad I got it. I don't think I will be returning it or selling it, because I do want to have a pair of 4D sneakers in my collection. As far as resale goes, you can get the sneaker for retail price up to $450 depending on the seller or where you buy it, but I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna sell you a 4D sneaker for retail. As far as the color matching of the sneaker goes, it is kind of off, because you do have like an ash green and then a gray on top. However, the color combination kind of does look nice, kind of doesn't. It just depends on the person's eye. I personally would say I like it, even though it does look kind of weird. However, I don't see myself wearing the sneaker often, because it is a runner shoe and it is not the nicest looking shoe on feet. It is a little flex to show that you have 4D sneakers, which not that many people have nowadays. The only 4D sneakers I know of nowadays is these and the Ultra Boost in the black and white colorway. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. Let's go on to these on-foot shots.